day 28 in 31 days of Thanksgiving. Roll to 2018. 3 more days and this will come to an end, but also it will be the beginning of a brand new year. Now, I understand that to some people, the end of one year can be scary. To some others, the beginning of a new one can be scary. And to others, both. And some others are just excited to be leaving everything behind, or try at least to leave everything behind in 2017. There will be a lot of people talking about leaving everything behind. There will be a lot of people about New Year's resolution. But one thing you have to remember is you cannot leave your problems behind. You can only change your way of thinking, change your mentality, change the way you look at things. Some things, they might not be a problem if you stop looking at them as a problem. So a lot of things, don't think that the new year will get rid of everything. It won't. But you can make up your mind that as we enter the new year, you are going to make a change in your thinking, a change in your attitude, a change in your approach towards certain things. English can be so hard sometimes. Yeah, sometimes I want to stick to French, but somehow I've managed to get to know more English-speaking people than French-speaking people. So anyway, that's not what we're talking about today. Maybe next year I'll be giving some French lessons or something. Okay, so yesterday I was talking about some of these things that about the kind of company we keep. As Christians, sometimes we think that as long as the other person is a Christian, as long as the other person goes to the same church as you, there's no harm. It's the right company to keep. It is not so. Just because a person is a Christian, is a fellow Christian, doesn't mean that that person is the right friend for you to have. And by that I mean that you can find a lot of heartbreakers. You can find a lot of negative people. You will be surprised. I know that. Negative people, especially when it comes to you, when it comes to encourage you, when it comes to, believing in you, they are always on the sidelines, letting what, drop it, don't try so hard, or in your situation, in your condition, you shouldn't even be dreaming about such things. When you keep such company, you will not get far. You will not get far in life. And also when you keep on looking at the progress of other people, because sometimes the same people that are whispering in your ears or shouting next to you, they're making progress of their own. And sometimes people just don't like other people progressing. It is sad, but it's true. Some people love progressing, but they will not let anybody else do the same. So while they are whispering in your ears, they are busy doing their own thing. And before you know it, as they crushed your dreams, you start looking around and you see that indeed you did not make any progress whatsoever. So stop listening to some of these people and stop hanging around some of these people and stop looking around. One of the things that happens on social media is the fact that we are caught up in that life, where we look at pictures, people posting everyday pictures of I was here, I was there doing that and eating this and sleeping on that, and but this is social media. Nobody is going to put online their crappy lives or anything that bad that's happening in their life. They're not going to talk about, how broke they were last week. They're not going to talk about how, they can't even afford to buy a car. They're not going to talk about the fact that the car that they're busy taking pictures in is a cab, that they are owing money to because they're busy there, trying to live a life. So stop looking at people on social media. I can tell you that a lot of these people is just a front for likes, for views, for for the fans, but their real life out there, that some of them would be horrified if somehow it turned on the social media. So stop looking around. Those pictures do not prove that the person is actually making progress. But even if they are, those pictures or their progress does not mean anything to your own. Stick to what you know. Stick to what you have been called to do. Stick to your dreams. Stick to what you've always wanted to achieve, and stop looking at other people. Stop looking at other people. A couple years ago, I finally found my purpose, and I can tell you that it's liberating. You start feeling freedom. You stop feeling frustrated about little things. You stop feeling pressured. And most of the time, the pressure that we feel is pressure because of all the wonderful things that people seem to be doing, or people of the things that people have, or the thing. No, we get all that pressure, you know. And then as you're getting older, you look around, you know, you see babies here, babies there, whatever. And then even when you don't like babies, you feel like, you know what, I need me some of that, so that, you know, people should know that I am making progress. That is not progress. You can have all those things and it means nothing. Winning in life is not about competing with somebody else and then, you know, I don't know, topping them or whatever you can call it. That's not what winning in life is. Winning in life is winning your own battles, is overcoming every challenge that comes in your life. Your neighbor is not the challenge. No. Your family member, your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, your friend, those are not the challenge. They are challenges that come here. Those are the ones that you have to overcome. So everybody else, leave them at their business. Leave them at their business. In 2018, tell yourself that, you know, you are going to change your way of thinking. You know, like when Sophie's there, you know, when they are cast down, I am lifted. You know, it's from the Bible, and she quoted it in her song, "I Always Win." And that song is the kind of song that you should walk in to 2018 with, and say that, you know, I always win, no matter the battles, no matter, you know, the season, you know, whether it's winter, spring, summer, or autumn, it's like you always win, and you are not competing with anyone. We are still talking about this because I also want to share some stories and some testimonies that may encourage you, because when you've gone through certain things like I have, you know, you learn, and the best way to go on in life is to share them, because there are so many people that are going through the same thing. So keep winning, because you are a winner. Enter 2018 a winner, and focus on your vision, focus on your goal, focus on your dream. Forget about everything else, you know, and shut out those voices that say you can't. Look at you, say no. Yes, look at me, I'm a wonder. I know who I am. So I'm gonna see you again tomorrow. Has to be day 29. Oh my god. And until then, massive love. Bye. In the name of Jesus.